This is part two of this sit down lesson. I was had cut it off part one because I was speaking to a family member. So this is part two of this sit down lesson of the increasing pressure that the United States is going to put on Iran, so if they do not cooperate with the UN watchdog. As it says again, U.S. says it will pressure Iran if it does not cooperate with the UN watchdog. As I mentioned again, as it says right here down at the bottom, it says Iran has rapidly installed extra uranium enrichment centrifuges, if I pronounce that right, as its Fordham site, and began to set up others. A UN nuclear watchdog reported say early in the day. And I'm bringing out that Joel once again. This is the prophet Joel, chapter 3, verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords and the pony hooks into spears, and let the weak say I'm strong. And that's what we're seeing from North Korea. Not North Korea. Iran, I meant to say. Because Iran, they're going to continue building up their nuclear capability. Now we're starting to see let the weak say I'm strong. And against their adversaries as well too, Just like the United States and other allied-backed countries that's with the United States. They've been using economic sanctions on Iran and other countries like North Korea, China, and Russia. So they have one thing in common. These are the same nations that have been using economic sanctions on them. Now you got the latest news article that the United States is trying to pressure Iran to cooperate with the UN watchdog, which is highly unlikely, because they're gonna just like they set up other facility sites, so they can continue to create their nuclear enrichment capability to create multiple nuclear bombs and create nuclear missiles, nuclear weaponry as well too, to their arsenal of what they already have as well too. So with that, this was just a continue of this part one of the sit down lesson. This is part two of this lesson, as it reads again from the Jerusalem Post by the Reuters, published June the 14th, 2024. As it says again, U.S. says it will raise pressure on Iran if it does not cooperate with the UN watchdog. So I'm trying to see what that rising pressure is going to be. If it's going to be rising pressure in a response to a financial standpoint, or from a military response pressure standpoint. So I'm trying to kind of see what it is, because normally multiple times that be economic sanctions, trying to deteriorate their nuclear capability, freeze finance funds, freeze their to limit their nuclear capability of what they can use. So I'm trying to see what's that response is going to be of them raising pressure towards Iran. So we're going to see how it plays out. So with that, once again, hopefully this lesson was edifying from part one and part two of the sit down lesson. As it says again, U.S. says it will raise pressure on Iran if it does not cooperate with the UN watchdog. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash, Barakatham, to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf. Until next time, I would say Shalom.